What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Derek. We're glad to have you. This is my newly acquired 1989 Ebb Tide ski boat, and we're going to get this thing back running, get it back to its former glory, take it out on the water, have some fun. I'm going to bring you guys along with me. Now, when I purchased this boat, or acquired it per se, it was one of those situations where it was, ran when parked. So it hadn't been ran in a couple years. From my understanding, it's been about 2-ish years or so since the boat has actually been turned over, cranked, or anything. Since I have bought it, I have not done anything to it. All we've done is just clean it up. Now, when we got the boat, it was in pretty rough shape, not structurally or anything like that. It just been sitting outside. And it just needed some cleaning, needed some loving on it. And the girls, they're super excited about it. They've actually cleaned it twice since it's been sitting here. So by the time you guys are getting to see it, it's already actually been cleaned 2 times. Which we're going to walk around on it a minute ago. But to kind of give you an idea of the shape this boat was in when I got it, cats had been living in it. Yeah, cats. And I have proof. That cats were living in it. Because when we picked the boat up, there was cat hair everywhere. Like everywhere. And I'm allergic to cats. And it was terrible. The first 2 times we cleaned this thing up, it was just terrible. That's all I can tell you. But anyways, when we were cleaning it up, we kept hearing something. We kept hearing a little meow. And I was like, man, there's something in this boat. So let me show you. Sit tight. 1 second. This right here is Chico. We named him after the lake that this boat came out of, Lake Chico. And we found this little feller in the boat, when we got it. Say, hey, Chico. And it was just him. No mom, no other kittens, nothing. And, I know what some of y'all are probably thinking. Y'all took that boat and the mama came back and it was gone? Well, look. The boat sat for 2 days in the same place. And there was no sign of a mama showing up at all. And it was just this cat. And from my understanding, I don't really know a whole lot about cats. And I'm probably going to take some Benadryl after holding it. But there you go, little buddy. But he was, or she, I don't really know, couldn't have been no more than a week old. I'm talking really little. And, don't know this for sure. I'm speculating. I feel like the cat was probably abandoned there because mama never showed up. There was no other cats. From my understanding, cats have litters, multiple. It was just one. So after 2 days of the boat sitting in the same spot and no mama or anything showing up, we took the boat and left. But we took old Chico with us. So got a new cat here at the homestead now. But anyways, we knew there was a cat nest in there. So, or whatever they make, a den. Anywho's, let's walk around the boat, show you what we got. So here we are, 1989 Ebb Tide. Pretty good shape for an old boat, I must say. Does not look bad. We're going to get in it in a minute, but we're going to do a little walk around the outside. Came with the trailer. It made it here, so that's a win. It was about a 200-mile trip, so no problems. Well, no problems-ish. But, it's in decent shape. Probably ought to maybe replace that. I don't know. But hook all here seems to be still doing hook things, D-ring things. It's got a cool little rope, a rub rope or whatever, going down the side. I don't know if the boat's mechanically sound. We may look at replacing it with a new nice white one. Pretty cool. It's got some wood accents kind of all throughout the boat. We'll show you. And cool little light. Don't know if it works. Battery's been dead since we bought it. Cool kind of white and blue going on. I think that's pretty cool. And it's kind of, you can kind of see there, it's pretty nice and blue. It's got some, it's kind of faded or something. I don't really know. Y'all, we're gonna have to see what we can do to try to shine that back up. I don't know. We're gonna see if we can polish it or something. I don't know, but it's in really good shape. So that's pretty cool. It's got some nice little, stainless grab handles. It's kind of neat. See these little buttons going around it. It has a cover that goes like in the bow area, which we'll get in there, but we have the cover, which is awesome. So pretty nice. It's got a couple little dings, a couple little spots, but nothing crazy. We'll look at maybe fixing that stuff once we make sure it runs good. It does have a top, which is kind of cool. So it did come with the top. We have the top. We took it off. We're trying to wash it and clean it because it's the color of the top is great. It's phenomenal. It was just really dirty, cat hair all over it. So we'll have to put the top back on once we get it clean. But moving forward, nice all aluminum or stainless, whatever it is. Windshield, all the glass still in really nice shape. Side of the boat still looks really good. 180 Riviera XL. Not sure what the XL stands for, but I'll take it. Some more, wood accents. Kind of needs a little work, but not too bad. Couple little chips here and there, but not too bad at all. It's got some vents here. Guess this is for the engine bay. Let some of that hot air out. Eptide. Got a cool little duck or bird. I guess that's a duck. I don't know what it is. And we're just gonna we'll just act like we didn't see that. Moving around to the back. Pretty cool. Little swim platform thingy madoodle. Wood just needs to be sanded and restained. It's not rotten or anything. It's in very good shape. Just needs to be resanded down. Nice little handle here. Some more wood steps and accents. Got your old, what do you call this thing? Ski pole or whatever. Heck yeah. Do some skiing, some inner tubing. Foot, or I guess that's what you call it, lower unit. And it's not too bad shape. Little, use a paint job, but it's all there. Prop. Don't look too bad. A few spots where you put a file to it. Maybe. I don't know. Might get a new one. I don't know how much props are. But not bad. It's all there. Another wood platform. There's actually another platform that goes right there in the middle. It like comes in and out, which we do have. And more wood accents. Eptide. The other side. Vents still in really good shape. Some more handles. I think this is the light goes. Kind of cool. Got to do something to try to make that not faded. It looks pretty faded. 180 Riviera XL. This side looks pretty good. Not too bad. So the outside of this boat for an 89 looks pretty good. Not bad. Now let's see if we can get inside, and I'll show y'all what the inside looks like. All right, climbing inside the boat. Oh, so we'll walk up to the front, start in the front, work our way back. Get these poles out of the way. Oh, so in the front, there's those wood accents I was telling you about. Got a cool little seat right here in the front. Not too bad. A little crunchy, but we can live with it. Got a seat over here. We had it up because the girls washed it. A cool little seat. It's got a little, I think it's like a little cooler on this side. You can put your ice and everything. Got a drain. Just needs to be cleaned out. A little dirty, but not bad. This side may need a little work. Might have to just see if we can kind of tuck that in there for now. Okay, stay. We'll come back and fix that. But a nice little compartment on this side. This seat folds down. So you got a nice little bow seating area. It's pretty cool. Blue carpet. Some cup holders. Oh, so sit up here in the bow of the boat. Hang out. Listen to the tunes kicking. Plenty of room. You can sit up front or sit right here. Let me see what it's like sitting in the bow seats here. Let's see, move. I just took the poles and moved them. Oh yeah. Bow seat. Oh yeah. Plenty of room. Plenty of room. Got my legs all stretched out. Plenty of space. This ain't too bad. Not too bad. Got a little storage compartment right here in the front. Kind of cool. Put stuff. Anchor or something maybe. I don't know. It's kind of neat. So that's pretty much the bow area. So now from the bow working forward. Look, I don't know about aft and stern and all them words. I don't know. We're just going to walk forward. But, forgot to show y'all right here in the floor. So there's actually a storage area right here in the floor. And this wood, the wood's in really good shape. It just needs to be sanded down and resealed. But pretty cool little storage area right there. That's piece of wood right there is that center part that goes over the lower unit I was telling you about. So cool little storage unit right there in the floor. And go over here to the passenger side. Cool little nice seats. They're still in okay shape. They're not totally dry and crusty. But you can sit right here. That's your view. Riding down the lake, hanging out. Got a little storage compartment. Some stuff in it. Hadn't really gone through anything. This was the original color of all that wood, I'm assuming. Not too bad. I don't know if we're going to go back with that color or not, or go a different color, but the wood's all not rotted or anything. It's in good shape. It's just needs to be redone. Got a little radio action. Original radio. Cassette. Beep, 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 beep. Loud, not loud. Program. We'll probably have to change his radio. All the buttons are pretty crunchy. Got us a little cup holder for our boat beverages. But pretty neat. I think there's a speaker down there. Yep. So pretty neat. Now let's go over to the captain's side. Seats are not too bad. They're a little crunchy, but we'll see what we can do about that. But we'll sit in the captain's chair. Take a look at the dash here. Got some pretty cool gauges. It's oil pressure, temp, trim. I guess that's nav lights, anchor, maybe anchor lights. Quart LT, I have no idea. Bilge pump, horn, beep beep beep. I think these are all the fuses for these buttons. What we got? Speedometer, 65 mile an hour. Man, if this thing will do 65, that'd be awesome. I don't think it'll do 65, but what is that? RPMs. Then over here, fuel, battery and fuel, blower, keyage. I actually do have the key. I just don't have it in it. Some more fuses. I don't know what you can't remember what this thing is. Emergency cutoff thingy. Steering wheel, pretty cool. Throttle. I don't know. We'll get this thing going. It'd be cool. Trim up, trim down. It'd be awesome if all this stuff still works, which it might. I don't know. Let's keep moving. Let's see what else we got. Working our way to the back. We got another seat on the back side. Another seat right here. Cup holder. Tools. I was kind of monkey around in here earlier. Tools. Let's see, with some bolts and whatnot. Got all. That's the light, I think. That's the light. Yep. I think it goes in that little hole, something like that. I don't know. Some bolts and stuff. Not real sure what all that is. And then we have the back. So the engine's under there. And then you got two little jump seats right there. It's kind of cool. See if I can move this back. Oh, I just dropped it. But two little cool jump seats right here. Oh yeah. So you can sit right here. Oh, put your feet up. That's your view going down the lake. Beverage right here. Not too bad. Not too bad. A little speaker right here for some tunage. We'll have to replace some speakers. But pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now, let's see if we can get that cover off. See what kind of engine we're dealing with. Oh, all right. There she is. 4.3 liter Mercruiser, baby. I have absolutely no idea how much horsepower it has. At the current condition, 0 horsepower. But we're going to fix that. We're going to get this thing back running. And hopefully it doesn't take much. But pretty cool. Looks like it's completed. Everything is there. So let's put this back for now. That kind of slides back in there. Using my knees, push it, push it, push it real good. All right. Well, that's the boat. That's the inside of the boat. But this thing's going to be awesome. We're going to try to get this thing running right now. So I got a battery over there. It's been marinating. So hopefully it's got some power. It's got a little juice in it, hopefully. And it was a battery that came in the boat. So I'm just rolling the dice that it's good. If not, I'll pull the battery out of my truck or golf cart or something. And then we're going to change the plugs. Because I know they ain't no good. Because they ain't never been changed. Because I asked the guy I got it from, and he said they ain't never been changed. I know the oil needs to be changed. Because I also asked the guy that I got it from, if he ever changed the oil in it. And he told me he never changed the oil in it. So, we got to do that first. And we're going to make sure that everything runs and kind of checks out mechanically. And then after we do that, then we'll start getting to some of the pretty stuff. So, I'm pretty excited. Let's get started. Burn. Burn. Rolling down the lake. Hey, that Daryl. What's up, Daryl? Yeah, man, got a new boat. What do you think? Yeah. New Eptide, baby. Shee-wee. 65 on the dash. You think that Johnson can keep up with that Mer Cruiser? Good luck, buddy. Eat that, you Johnson. Woo! Okay, all right. Let's fix it. Let's fix it. Whew. All right, guys. Just got all the spark plugs out, and some of them don't look too bad. There's one right there. I don't know if it's showing up or not. That's probably the best looking one. But here's the real reason why I pulled them plugs. Look at that one. I mean, it is just rusty. It's had moisture in it. And these plugs, I had a feeling that they might be the old ones. And I was right. Because if you look at it, it says AC for AC Delco. But they're so old, this is back when it was just AC brand. So, that's why we're putting new plugs in it. So, got the plugs out. Before I put the new plugs in, I'm going to put the battery in there. It's been marinating for about a week. And we're going to get it and just kind of spin it over a couple times, because the very back cylinder, I don't know what cylinder number that is, but when I pulled the spark plug out of it, liquid came out. And I think it's water. And the reason why I think it's water is because when I checked the oil level seems pretty high. So I think this thing's got some water in it. I don't think it's got any issues or anything like that. I think it's just, it's been sitting, raining, you know, in the rain, everything else. So I don't think it's anything wrong with it per se. I just think it got some moisture in it. So I'm gonna get the key. We're gonna put the battery in real quick, and we're gonna spin it over a couple times, see if it will spin over. And then if it spins over real good, everything checks out, we'll put the new spark plugs in, change the oil, and see if she'll fire up. So let's keep going. That's the oil right there. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. You can see how high it is. Yeah, it's supposed to be like right here. It's all the way up here. Which it doesn't look milky or anything, and that's because the water's probably done settled to the bottom. So we'll probably drain a little bit of water out, put the plug back in there, spin it over. So let me get the battery. Oh, battery. See if I can get it back where it was. No idea if everything in here is okay or not. That's all right. Let's see. Hopefully this battery works still. Negative, that's positive. Squeaky. Put the battery on. Hopefully this battery charged. My battery charger said it did. It is a marine battery, so these things are pretty good about. They die, it's not a big deal. If it don't, then we'll just rob the battery out of something else. Moment of truth. Well, let me get this done off here. No sparks. Good or bad. fuses in this boat, I'm sure, are pretty old too, so don't know. Yeah, that's good. Hopefully they are. Alright. Let's see if it'll spin over real quick. Not trying to crank it. Just see if it'll spin. Key. Whoop, something. Let's see. I think that battery's shot. But it at least spins. Tell you what, let me go get my battery charger and I'll put it on it. Let it be charging while I'm fooling with the oil. Alright. Hopefully, this battery charged for a while. And we'll, that's just the problem. So we still gotta make sure we got spark, make sure the carburetor works, which it should. I think it's fine. I mainly wanted to make sure that the motor spun and that there wasn't any debris in there, because if it was locked up, or which it shouldn't have been, or have anything in there, I was hoping I could spin it over and kind of let it blow all that stuff out if there's anything in it. All right, let's plug it in. Negative, positive, charge. Alright, according to the battery charger, it's charging. So we'll let that charge for a little bit. And while it's doing that, let's take this off and see what's going on here. Does this come off? Yeah. Shoo-wee. It's a little dirty. Not too bad. We'll have to see if we can go wash that out or something. Carburetor. I don't know what that is. It got something in it. Nothing appears to be stuck, so we're gonna call it good. I do want to get that oil out though, because I think it's got some stuff in it. Let's see if it'll spin over a little bit better. Now that I got that battery charger going. Let's see. Oh yeah. Good sign. All right, so she's spinning. We're good there. Maybe spinning it over that little bit. If there was anything in the bottom in the cylinders that blew it out. Let's see if we can do about this oil. I have no idea how to change the oil on this. Probably should have Googled it. Let's see. Is there a... Oh, there he is. Okay. Okay. Right there in the bottom. Where's my croissant? Let's see if we can get it off at this croissant. If not, I'll go get the right tools. I'm lazy and I don't get the right tools. Ain't too bad. I would like to put a filter on this thing too. I have no idea where the filter is. No earthly idea. I did Google what kind of filter it takes, and I bought one. I know a lot of y'all are probably going to hate me for what I'm fixing to do. Because I'm fixing to just let this oil drain in the bottom of this boat. Because I don't know how to get it out. But the drain plug for the whole boat's down here too, so it's just going to go out the bottom. Which just reminded me, I need something to catch the oil when it comes out the bottom. Let me go do that. Did y'all see that sit up? Alright. Oh, I put a drain, oil catch can down there. Catch that oil as it comes out. And we'll probably just take a water hose to wash it out. Alright. Back to it. Back to reality. Oh, there goes my back. Alright. Hands are getting slick, hard to grab it. Up. Woo! Some water came out. That is definitely some liquidy looking oil. Shoo! Mm. Okay, let that drain for a minute. Let's pull this cap. So it won't create a seal or something. Let that drain. This thing's got a filter on it somewhere. I don't know where. Let's see if we can find it. If I had to guess, it's somewhere on the bottom. Woo. Do I see a filter? Or do not? Don't know where it's at. They got to Google it. I don't know where you at.
So,
oh, I think I see you all the way in the back.
You want to go buy a camper this week?
Golly, all the way in the back.
Huh?
What do y'all think, folks? Y'all hear Emily? She wants to buy a camper. She's putting peer pressure on me. because she knows y'all are here. Y'all are watching me. She thinks because we got a boat, now we gotta go camping. It does sound fun though. I ain't gonna lie.
It's not a bad idea.
It ain't a bad idea. Can't argue with that. I am gonna figure out how to get this old filter. It's all on the way back here. Ugh. Can a guy get his mittens in here and get it? I'm not really worried about getting scratched up or anything, but I am worried about like spiders. Spiders creep me out. This thing's been sitting for a hot minute. Ooh. You know there's some critters in it. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, it's moving. Nope, just some hand slipping. Psych! That's how you do it. You know, when they built this boat, they said, hey, let's put everything in the tightest place possible to make it even for the, you know, the people that have to work on these for a living. Make it hard for them. That filter may stay on there. I really want it off though. Oh. I wonder if I can get up under there. Range. I don't want to booger it up because if I can't get it out, you know, I still need it. That's the problem. Get over there. Alright folks, you have to give me a minute on this one. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it out or not. I couldn't get the old filter off, so I didn't want to damage it because I didn't want to like poke a hole or anything in it, and then I can't get it off, and then I'm in a pickle, and I do want to see if this thing runs. So we're just gonna leave it on there. We're gonna put some fresh oil in it, some Earl, 25W40, a Lucas. That's all I could find. Don't know if it's good. For the price I paid, it better be good. $50 for this. So, it says it takes 4 quarts is what I read on the interwebs. So, we're gonna eyeball it. See if we can get 4 quarts in it. She's going in there. Liquid gold right there. Absolute liquid gold. I did put the drain plug back in. Sweet. So does this thing got? Yeah, it does. see. A little more. Not quite. That'd be 4 quarts that went in it. Let's see what the oil level is. Whew. Alright. It's full. Shows over full. Was there still old oil in there? There may have been, I don't know. It said put 4 quarts in it. That's what I put in it. So we're gonna say that's good to go. All right. So now we're gonna put the new spark plugs in. We're gonna fire it up. Let that sit right there and drip. Alright. Here's what one of the new spark plugs look like. Whether it's showing up or not. Looks a lot better. And they now say AC Delco. That's how you know it's a new one. Alright, I'm gonna put these in. We're gonna fire it up. Alright guys, the spark plugs were just an absolute nightmare, but it's done. It's done. I know why nobody's ever changed them now, because I mean, you gotta have little bitty hands to try to get in there. It's absolutely ridiculous. But I got them all changed. Luckily none of them broke, so I'll take it as a win. I think I've got all of the spark plug wires back on right, so we'll see when we try to fire it up. So in order to make a motor run, you gotta have 3 things. You gotta have air, air's good. You gotta have spark, We just did the spark. You gotta have fuel. Now, I have no idea how much fuel's in this boat, but here's what I can guarantee you if there's any in there. It's about 2 years old, because that's the last time it was supposedly ran. Remember, it was ran when parked. So, it's at least 2 years old. Now, a certified marine mechanic would probably tell you, oh, Derek, you gotta drain the fuel, flush the lines, only run 93 octane back in it, and make sure it's cleared, and all that gooply gopply. But a certified redneck will tell you the best solution for pollution is dilution. So we're gonna put this fresh gas in here and we're gonna call it a day. So let's get it in there. This is gonna take forever. I can already see it. So how was y'all's weekend? Good? Everybody have a good Easter? I think we did. Y'all gone, get up, go potty, get you a snack. It's gonna be a minute. Can you hear that sound? You hear that? That's the sound of dilution, of pollution. It's also the sound of my shoulder absolutely screaming right now. But we're getting there. Also, there was just a tickle of two-stroke gas in one of these cans, so it's gonna have a little Earl in her, which will lube them rings and bring them back. Can't hurt anything. She may puff the magic dragon a little bit when she cranks, but that's alright. That's alright. Alright. Done. Ugh. Pull the thing off of this one. Alright. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. This one had a little two-stroke Earl in it. Just a tickle. It's gonna be alright. I'm getting tired, but I want to hear it crank. I want to hear it crank. Oh, too fast. Alright. Well, there's at least about 3.5 gallons in there. So, alright. Battery's still boiling, but we're gonna give it a go. See if she'll crank. Alright, we got water. We got water. Alright, let's fire her up. Please, low crank. Alright, here we go. Oh. That battery no good. Oh. All right, folks. That battery, that battery is no bueno. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna call it here tonight. Get up first thing in the morning. Before I go buy a battery, I want to make sure this boat runs. So I'm probably just gonna rob the battery out of my truck or something in the morning. So we're not done yet. We're not done yet. We're gonna hear it crank. You're gonna hear it crank, but we're just not quite there yet. So it's getting dark. I know the camera lights up the sky, but it's actually 7:40. So it's getting dark on me. So I'm gonna call it right here. I will see y'all in the morning. All right, guys. Day 2 of trying to get the boat to run. Got up this morning, getting a little bit kind of a late start. I don't know if y'all can hear in the background. We got some kiddos. Hold on. Getting ate up by ants. We got some kiddos that spent the night. 6 little girls over here. So this morning I had to get up, cook breakfast, kind of get them going. Got them all squared away. So now we're going to work on the boat. So got the battery pulled out of the golf cart. We're going to see if that'll work. If I can just get the boat to crank and I know it runs good, I'm going to go buy a battery and spend some money on it, but I want to make sure that all that's taken care of first. So let's put the golf cart battery in it. Fingers crossed it fires. We'll have us a running boat, baby. So let's keep going. Let's get this battery swapped out. Where'd my wrench go? Oh, left my wrench on the golf cart. Let me get it. All right. Got my wrench, my croissant wrench. Don't fall. All right. Oh, let's get this old battery out. Good thing is, this battery, as far as accessibility goes, ain't bad. Ain't bad at all. It's pretty easy to get in and out. And I also let my, what do you call it, jump box charge like all night. So we also have some jump boxage. We're going to get this thing cranked today. We're going to try to get it cranked today. It's either going to run or we're going to blow some batteries up trying to get it to run. One or the other. That's what's going to happen. I got faith in it, though. I think it's going to run. I think she's going to run. All right. Oh. Oh. All right. Old battery out. Get you out of the way. New battery in. A little bit smaller, but I think she'll still do the job. Okay. There's a bunch of wires in here. I have no idea what they do or go to. Told myself I would figure it out another day, and I just realized this battery ain't gonna work. Because it's got the screw downs. It's got the positive and negative that screw, and that one don't. Dadgummit. And I don't have a battery around that has that. So, alright. Give me a minute to think through how I'm going to make this work. I may have to try something else. All right, folks. I went down to the part store, aka the shed, and I found these clamps, negative, positive, and for the sake of just seeing if it's going to run, we're going to clamp her down and call it a day. So let's get it clamped. All right. Negative. That's not going to work. Let me try to come up with a better way to do this. Come on. Let's see. Oh. Let's see here. Okay. I think I got it somewhat hooked up. All right, so there's the rigging. I just got a negative and positive clamp holding it on there. And we're going to hopefully see if that works. See the clamps? She'll do. All right, let's see if she'll crank. All right. Give it a couple pumps. All right, bring the thunder. Come on, baby. Woo. Let me hook the jump box to it. Woo. I smell starter. Oh, oh, fire. Whew. We was melting something. That clamp must have not been on good. Ugh. Oh, dang it. That's not good. All right, let me try this again. With these. All right. All right, let's try that. All right, here we go. Give it a couple pumps. Oh, something's smoking. Our ground keeps smoking. What's going on here? Why is this ground? Woo, she's hot. Why is this ground getting so hot? try that. Hold on, folks. I'm trying to get this ground back on. Positive seems to be okay. Give me a minute, folks. I'm out there play around with these cables for a minute. Or I'll tell you what. Let's just see if I can get some fire off the jump box. See if that does anything. Alright, let's try that. Alright. Come on, baby. Nope, that ain't enough power. Gotta use the battery. What is going on? Alright. Alright. Put you there. Put you there. Put you there. Like that. Now, positive. You there. There. Let's see what that does. Alright. Let's see what that does. Come on, baby. Give it a couple pumps. It's not smoking, so I got a good ground this time. Alright, folks. It's been about an hour. I'm on the third battery. Tried the original battery. Wouldn't work. Golf cart battery just didn't have enough booty in it. I tried to charge it, jump it, everything. It just didn't have enough power. Searched around for a battery that has the same kind of screw post so to have a good connection. I got one in it. Fix to turn the water on. Let's see if it fires up. If it don't fire up this time, I don't know what to do because I'm tired. So, all right, let me turn the water on. Let's see if this thing's gonna fire up. All right, here we go, guys. How about now? Ooh, did something. It's trying. on, baby. Why are you not cranking? All right. Let me check. Is it getting fuel? She's getting fuel. I smell it. So she's getting fuel. I wonder if I need to choke it out a little bit. See if that works. Redneck choke. Battery shot to die. Hmm. Let's hook the jump box this battery. I don't know. It's getting fuel. I see it. Hope it ain't flooded. Hmm. It's getting fuel. I don't know if we're getting spark. I hope we're getting spark. Should be getting spark. Don't know why we wouldn't be. Let's try to rebuild the carburetor. Rebuilding. See if that does anything. Why won't you start? I don't know. I'm looking at the wiring, guys. I don't see anything wrong with the wiring. Everything looks good. I don't understand why it's not working. All the plug wires are on. Which I did take all the plug wires off, but they still should be good. Wonder if I need to pull a plug wire, make sure it's getting spark. It should be getting spark. No reason why it wouldn't be. All right. Oh, there it went. Try. Tried just for a second. Wonder if I need to get some starter fluid. It has been sitting for a minute. May do that. Let that battery charge a little bit. I'll go get some starter fluid. All right, guys. 5th attempt, or whatever number we're on, 147. I just went to the parts store, got some brake clean. We're going to not brake clean, starter fluid. Got some starter fluid. We're going to spray down the hap and see if that'll be enough to get it going. So let's see if that works. All right, 22nd time's a charm. See what that does. Oh yeah. She's gonna start. She's gonna start. Come on, baby. She's trying. She's trying. Come on, baby. Battery's dying on me. Let me hook the jump box back up. Come on, baby. He's trying. Alright, let's let that battery charge for a minute and we'll try again. Alright guys, we've been sitting here working on this boat for about 2 hours trying to get it to run. Y'all have seen earlier today where I couldn't get it to run. I decided to finally crack the carburetor open thinking maybe it stopped up, and let me show y'all what it looks like. I think that's the problem. It stopped up. Let me show you. Alright, so that is the inside of the carburetor. That is no bueno. She is stopped up. And here's what the top of it looks like. She is gummed up. I don't think all that yellow and orange is supposed to be there. So I guess I'm fixing to run to this parts store, get some carburetor cleaner, see if we can get this all cleaned up, put back together, and then maybe before the sun goes down, we'll get it fired up. So let's keep going. All right, guys, got the carburetor rebuilt. Got the carburetor put on. Ain't nothing left to do. See if it's gonna fire up. Got it all hooked back up. I think it's working properly. There's a little C-clip I gotta put right there, but I'm gonna have to get another one. It flew off and I ain't finding it. Everything's put back together, lines in, so let's see if it's gonna fire up. Let's give it a little squirt. Starter fluid, just to see if it needs it to get it going. All right, let's see if she's gonna fire up. Oop. We're dumping fuel. Uh-oh. It is absolutely dumping fuel.
What does that mean?
Something's still stopped up. Oh, it is dumping fuel out right here. If I have this hooked backwards. Like that. I don't know why it's doing that. Try again. Alright, stop. Try it now. We're flooding it now. Oh! Alright, well. It's too much fuel. Alright, well, back to the drawing board. Alright, let me see if I can fool with it and I'll figure out what's going on. Alright guys, I've been monkeying with this thing again and I found the problem. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to fix it today. So, here's the top of the carburetor. Took it off and this valve right here, this is what controls that fuel that was being dumped. And if you look at that spring, I mean, it's rusted. There ain't nothing left of it. You can see there, it ain't even got no tension on it like it's supposed to. So when it's supposed to retract, it's not retracting all the way. See, it stops there when it's supposed to come on out some more. And when it's all the way out, there's not even any spring pressure. And I don't think I can take this out to replace this spring. I could probably maybe find a spring and wind on there, but I hate to go through all that trouble and it still not work, because you can see how corroded this is. And it's just, you can feel it, it's kind of sticking. That's corroded. I think I'm gonna either get on the Amazons, see if I can find me a carburetor or a rebuild kit. So I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I was a little worried that might be the problem, but it was a shot in the dark to see if I could get that carburetor to work. So, to be continued. You're gonna see it run in this video. You are. It's gonna be another 2 or 3 minutes for you, however long it takes to get a new carburetor for me. So, I'm gonna get on the interwebs tonight, go ahead and get a new carburetor coming. As soon as it comes in, we'll keep coming. We'll keep going. We'll try to get it to start. I'm tired. So, see y'all in a minute. All right, guys, it's been like 5 days. Finally got the new carburetor in. Let me show it to you real quick. We're gonna get her shoved in there, and then hopefully she cranks. All right. There she is. Brand new, non-OEM, cheapest carburetor I could find on the Evil Bay. Shoo! It's shiny. It's shiny. Hopefully it works. It's supposed to be the right one, so let's get her put in. Let's keep going. All right, got the old carburetor off. Oops, spilling gas. That's what it looked like on the bottom. All right, let's put the new one on. We'll sit you down there for now. All right, guys, got the gasket and all off. That's what it looks like. You can tell this old one wasn't sealing very good, but it'll work. So, got that done. Let's start putting the new one on. All right, guys, got the new carburetor in, looking good. So I'm guessing it's set pretty good. I kind of got it back to where the old one was. Got all the fittings and everything in. These hoses right here, I guess they're like vacuum hoses. They actually go to the air cleaner, which I have right there. Just hadn't cleaned it yet. So I think I got it all hooked up. Went ahead and took the battery out of my truck again. All right, let's see if it's gonna fire up. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, come on. Running pretty good. She's running. Not too bad. Woo. She's smoking. She is smoking. Might let her run for a little while and see what happens there. Heck yeah, old carburetor worked out. I didn't do anything to it except set that little screw right there. That is about it. Oh, we do have a leak. Looks like we're leaking. Looks like this manifold here is leaking. I need to make sure that bilge pump works. Let's see what it sounds like. Oh, see if I can get out. Not too bad. It's smoking though. Whew. There you go. She runs. We did it. I told y'all we was gonna get it running on this video. It only took about 2 weeks, but we did it. I'm very pleased. She idles okay. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be perfect. It's been sitting for a while. There's no telling what kind of rust and stuff like that she's chewing on. And look, she's probably just gonna have to run a little bit, you know, work some of the kinks out, let things kind of seat back. And it's probably gonna take a little while, and she's got a bunch of old gas in there. Maybe I didn't do enough dilution of the pollution, so she's smoking. But hey, she's running. Can't ask for much more. I'm pretty excited. Now that I know she's running good, I am gonna take her out to the nearest lake. We do have a lake here in town. It's not real big, but it's enough where I can test it out. And make sure the motor is all mechanically sound and all that good stuff before we do anything else with it. So, well, that's it. That's it for this one, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. Be on the lookout for more boat content, because I got some fun things I want to do with this boat. Remember, we're going to doll it up. We're going to make her look good. But now that we know she runs, we'll put a little money in her. So, appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you next time.